All right, we are live on YouTube, and today I'm going to be apologizing to YouTuber trimmer82, but at the same time, I'm going to mention that we still have a problem. Today, I'm going to be sharing more regarding this huge sub-for-sub frenzy happening out here on YouTube. So stick around for all that and much, much more that's coming right up! Live from Northern California, welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. And if this is your first time here, and most importantly, you are open to suggestions and change, please consider subscribing and then banging that bell. And after you bang that bell, if that pop-up box pops up, primarily it pops up more on mobile, please make sure you select all notifications, because that way you won't miss a single thing. You will not miss anything when it comes to getting a better grip on your life. And also make sure on your mobile device, your smartphone, your tablet, whether it's an iPhone or an Android, make sure that you have the YouTube app set to receive notifications at a device level. All that is very important if you want to get all notifications when your favorite content creators go live or we put out a brand new video. We publish a brand new video. You'll be the first one to see it. All right, welcome to the show, everyone. My apologies. I had this show scheduled initially for about an hour ago, and some things came up behind the scenes that forced me to delay the show. I do apologize for that. I'm going to be on here for a couple of hours at the very most. I'm probably going to end this show around 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific, because I do have some things to do. But I felt the need. It was very important to get this message out here today regarding what I feel has been happening to some of our YouTube communities out there that I feel is actually more so hurting our YouTube communities than helping our YouTube communities. Now, JB Gunnar, I know you messaged me behind the scenes wondering if I'm going to actually do my show because I had it scheduled for an hour ago. If you are available to join me on Hangouts in a little bit, JB, I know you are a great contributor to this topic. JB Gunnar is somebody that I've known for a couple of years. We actually went back and forth for a couple of years, kind of going at it. You can call that a YouTube beef, but we've squashed the beef, and there's JB right there. He's under the greatest Y tier of all the times account, because for some reason his other accounts are not able to post here. He's not blocked, but he has a lot of experience being on YouTube for the past 12 years, and he's really seen how this sub-for-sub frenzy has affected channels from growing properly and sustaining their growth. Let's see, what did JB say? Personally, I could care less if these mediocre YouTubers want to do sub-for-sub or not. They will never succeed or make a single dime off of YouTube by taking that route. Mediocre is going to be mediocre. Yeah, I would join this one. Yeah, JB, would you mind if I send you the Hangout link to join me live on Hangouts probably in about 10 or 15 minutes? Let me know if that works for you, because I know you have a lot to discuss regarding this. You and I actually talked about this over a year and a half ago on my former channel before I shut that down and then came back on this one. And I know you have a lot of things to say, and I actually learned a lot from what you said myself. So we will definitely bring you on here in just a little bit. But before I get to that, Tree Trimmer, I see you in the chat. Tree Trimmer, I'm going to ask you something, bro. You're a brother like myself. We're guys, okay? And sometimes, guys are going to go at it. We're going to have disagreements. And sometimes we're going to let our emotions get the best of us, Tree Trimmer. And first of all, I do want to apologize for the video I did on you the other day. I'm not going to take back why I did that video, but what I will take back and apologize for is some of the things I said regarding your grammar, your spelling, all that type of stuff. That was really uncalled for. I was just pretty frustrated because, I've seen so many people out there do this sub for sub thing and lose focus on their actual message of their channel. Your channel, trimmer82, is a tree trimming channel. It's a tree trimming channel and I think carpentry channel, which is what your about section says. And when I went over there, that's what I was expecting to get. But what I got were a bunch of networking streams that I like to dub glorified sub for sub forums. It has nothing to do with your actual message. You are a tree trimmer and a carpenter, I believe. And that's what I want to see when I come to your channel. But when I come to your channel and get something different, it just really makes me wonder, what is the point of the actual channel? I'm not saying you're a bad guy. I don't think you are a bad guy. And again, my apologies if I offended you in any way. And if this is what it took to get your attention, I had to do what I had to do, because I'm not only seeing this happen on your channel, I'm seeing this happen on many other people's channels out there. And a lot of you that are following these networking channels that I dub as glorified sub for subs, you feel that you're growing your channel the right way, but you're not. You're not getting people there that actually truly like your content. They're just there to exchange the sub number. And that's all I'm saying here, folks. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to raise awareness here and help people out, including you and the people that follow you, Tree Trimmer, that also follow Flat Earth Forums, that also follow Pusha Studios, Linda's House of Chill. All these people, I know all of you. Some of you may not know me, but I know all of you, because this all stems back over 2 years ago, where most of us met through the hashtag I Am a Creator community that was started by James Cox. James Cox still actually runs that community nowadays, but it's not the same thing. He's not getting the same traction. So what you folks have done is now pretty much copycatted James Cox and done that on your channels and completely diluted your message of the initial purpose of your channel. Let's see. Let me check this out. Let me check out the chat here real quick. Let's see. Fishing, Brow Trap Fishing. Tree Trimmer 82 says, you can say what you want about me, bro, but don't know anything about me. Tree Trimmer 82, I'm going to ask you for a favor, man. You are a man, and I respect you as a man. But I'm going to ask you to actually get a grip on your emotions, and let's have a man-to-man conversation about this. Okay? You gotta turn off the emotion, brother. I understand you've probably been through a lot in your life. That's what I'm kind of sensing. But I'm not trying to offend you or piss you off. I actually care about you and the well-being of others. Okay? But if you're going to get all emotional on me here, Tree Trimmer 82, okay, then we can't have an intelligent conversation regarding this. Okay? You're a man, bro. I'm a man. Men are emotionally strong. And I'm not trying to criticize you for getting all emotional. But let's turn off the emotion and have a logical discussion regarding this so we can actually truly help each other. I can help people just like you can. But we have to dig deep and see, is this the right way to do it? It has nothing to do with you or the type of person that you are. It has to do with running these forums and misleading people, thinking that they're going to get somewhere when they're not. While at the same time, your channel is growing because you're running these forums, and you're thinking that it's going to get you somewhere down the road. This is temporary growth, man. This is temporary growth. It's not sustainable. Once you go back to creating your original content of your channel, which was its initial purpose, do you think those people that are now coming to your channel to do the networking or glorified sub for sub, do you think they're going to watch your content? No. And that's all I'm trying to say, bro. I'm not trying to attack you, but you got to turn the emotion off. You are a strong man. I'm asking you to turn the emotion off and let's have a respectful conversation regarding this. An intelligent conversation regarding this. Okay? Let's have a logical conversation regarding this. Look, bro, Men and women are different. Women look at things and react to things emotionally. Men are logical thinkers. So are you able to turn the emotion off, Tree Trimmer 82, and have a logical discussion with me here with no disrespect at all? Okay? Let me see here. Coach Eli, Dr. Lucid Dreamster is banned or blocked. Please fix. Who banned Dr. Lucid Dreamster? Who did? So let me make you aware, folks. If you folks start talking smack and crap, my moderators are banning you. Okay? We're here to have an intelligent conversation regarding this. If we're going to have a bunch of emotionally overloaded people, we're not going to get anywhere. You got to turn the emotion off. Let's look at this logically. Let's think about what this is actually doing for people and what it's not doing. Okay? Can we have a discussion about this topic without getting emotionally butthurt? Now, I can understand the women getting a little bit more emotional because they're emotional thinkers, but for you, once again, Tree Trimmer 82, you're a guy, you're a man. Can you toughen up and have a real conversation with me regarding this, or are you not able to do that? God Loves Me says, at William B., to be clear, I am here on my own accord. I am not part of any mob. If there is a mob, there is no mob here. XC Ben, hi Eli, you demand. Thank you so much. I mean well. I care about people. I care about all of you folks. What you don't understand is that I'm not here to attack Tree Trimmer 82 or anyone that follows Tree Trimmer 82 or anyone that does these glorified sub for subs. I'm here to make you folks aware. I've done that before. It does not work. It is not sustainable growth. It is temporary, short-term growth. Because once you go back to creating your actual content, which is the actual purpose of your channel, no one's going to watch your channel or your videos. So even if you use these glorified sub for sub forums to get monetized to qualify for monetization, 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours, once you get there and start creating your original content again, no one that subscribed to you for the reasons of watching your sub for sub streams is going to watch your regular content. I'm just stating the facts. I want to help you folks. I want to spare you the heartache. But see, you guys think I'm attacking Tree Trimmer 82 and I'm not. You guys think I'm attacking you and I'm not. I care about you folks. Look, I have a channel with just under 500 subs and I get 20 to 30 people on my live streams because I actually make connections with people. I get to know, like, and trust people. I engage them in my chat. I bring them on Hangouts, on my Hangouts panel. Like, I'm going to bring JB Gunnar on here in a little bit to discuss more of this. But that's why I get good traction with your subscribers. Some people out there have 2, 3, 4,000 subscribers and get 2 or 3 people on their live streams. Why is that? Because those people are not there for your actual message. They're there only when you run sub for sub streams. Blue Ball Brandon says, the coach speaks the truth. He is tried and true. Take his word. Thank you, Blue Ball Brandon. Fishing with Slip. There is a lot to be said for the entertainment value of the streams. I have met many valued friends through them also. Absolutely. William B. No Tree Trimmer. Send his people to so-called raid you at A Grip on Life. I don't think that's right. I don't care if Tree Trimmer sends his people to raid me. All I will do is block them if they're rude or have a little fun with them. Okay? Look, I don't know how old you are, Tree Trimmer 82. I'm assuming you were born in 1982. So if that's the case, I was born in 73. You're like 9 or 10 years younger than me. I'm 45. You're probably 34, 35. So you're a 34 or 35-year-old man. Okay, and if you are a 34 or 35-year-old man that's married and has kids and you're a God-loving good man, then why are you behaving like a little kid to send people to raid other people's channels? Is that the most mature behavior, bro? Look, I'm not trying to talk shit about you. I'm just stating the facts. I don't have a problem with you, Tree Trimmer. I have a problem with this sub-for-sub frenzy that is becoming a virus out here and hurting channels, good small channels that are trying to grow the right way. Because what happens when people go live like myself or others that put out a real stream with their own real message? If someone else goes live with a sub for sub stream, everyone leaves and goes to sub for sub stream. Is that right? Is that right? Seriously. JB Gunnar, the greatest YouTuber of all the time, says that other jerk-off has 6 viewers on his stream claiming that he isn't sub for sub, LOL. His sub for sub viewers aren't trying to hear that, LOL. That's funny, JB. I've got just under 500 subs and I have 33 people here. And JB Gunnar, you've known me for a while. You know I grew my former channel to 1,700 subscribers and I'm going to grow this one. But I grow the right way. I grow organically. Okay? Don't even know what a raid is, bro. You don't know what a raid is? Then why do you do raids on your channel? Why do you call them that? Seriously, why do you call them that? I'm just wondering. trimmer82, you were timed out by one of my moderators, and I'm not sure why you were timed out. Why was Tree Trimmer timed out? I do not want Tree Trimmer timed out. I want him to be able to speak freely. I'm sorry, Tree Trimmer. You were timed out for 5 minutes, 300 seconds. Nobody blocked Tree Trimmer. It's me, Elena, timed him out for 300 seconds. It's me, Elena. Why did you do that? I didn't see anything that warranted Tree Trimmer being timed out. Again, Tree Trimmer, you are not blocked. You've been timed out for 300 seconds by a moderator. It was probably an accident. I apologize for that. Stick around. You can talk again. Lily S., you promote sub for sub because you have been on sub for sub. You have I Am a Creator on your channel. Listen, I like the I Am a Creator community. Okay? I do like that community. I met a lot of great people from there. Okay? I don't have a problem with that. The reason why I promote I Am a Creator is not because of the sub for sub thing. And by the way, James Cox no longer does those big sub for sub streams. He's changed things up. He's realized that it wasn't the right thing to do. And because he changed things up, now his traction went down. And then other people that used to be a part of James Cox's I Am a Creator stream started their own version of the former James Cox streams. Look, I met a lot of great people through these networking forums, but the reason why I met a lot of great people is because I reached out to these people. I connected with them. I invited them to my channel. I invited them on my Hangouts panel. I got to know them. I interviewed them on my channel. They interviewed me on their channels. Most people that are doing these sub for sub streams are just exchanging subscribers. They're not doing anything. What good is it networking and connecting with someone that you're not going to reach out and do something with? That's all I'm saying. I'm not seeing that happen. So in essence, these people you subscribe to become empty subscribers. It's just an exchange of subscriber numbers. That's all it is. God loves me. Eli, if you are sincerely sorry about your words, do you think it's a good step to retract the video? I deleted the video, God loves me. You just haven't had a chance to look at it. If you folks are looking for the video I did on trimmer82, I deleted that video. I felt it was the right thing to do. I deleted that video last night. I did see the stream that Tree Trimmer did that he also deleted right after it ended. Okay? And even though he and his audience had some choice words for me, I can understand why they did that because I'm calling them out on something. I decided to do the right thing and delete the video and then do this stream here today to apologize to Tree Trimmer 82 for, criticizing his grammar and spelling and all that. That was rude of me. I don't know if Tree Trimmer has a learning disability. I don't know a lot about Tree Trimmer. I wish Tree Trimmer would do a video and share more about him so I can learn more about him. But you know what? That was wrong and I apologize for that. But what I will not apologize for are my thoughts regarding these networking forums that are glorified sub for sub forums. I will not apologize for that. And I'm glad that Tree Trimmer responded to me. And I'm glad that you folks are now engaging with me because we need to seriously talk about this, okay? If we really want to grow out here on YouTube, we need to grow the right way. and promote collaboration. If you're going to connect with somebody, you got to do something or it's not worth it. Okay? And to be honest, folks, I'm going to get JB Gunnar on here in a little bit to share his thoughts. To be honest, okay, organic growth is the best growth because you can't force somebody to watch your content. You can't say, hey, subscribe to me and I'll watch your content, and I'll subscribe to you and you watch my content. You can't force people to view content. People view what they feel like viewing at that moment. It has to be natural, organic growth. JB Gunnar, the greatest YouTuber of all the time, says, I admit it is none of Eli's business, but he isn't wrong about the fuckery of these sub for sub folks. They spit in the face of people that really work at this crap, and that is why his videos suck. And he makes no money off of it. Who are you talking? Whose videos suck, JB? Who are you saying that has shitty videos? We have 37 people here. Thank you so much. 37 people here on a channel with just under 500 subscribers says a lot. I get to know the people that are here. I create a loyal fan base and loyal followers, and I have loyal moderators as well here. That's why I get such good traction. Look, folks, there are 37 people here on a channel with under 500 subscribers. And some of you have 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 subscribers. You go live, you get 3 people there. Why? Number one, probably because, no disrespect, your content is probably not interesting and engaging. Number two, you probably met these people through a sub for sub forum, and they don't really care about your message because they connected with you by way of sub for sub, empty subscribers. An empty subscriber, I mean. Seriously. That's good of you to take it down. Couldn't you just agree to disagree and move forward? This doesn't need to be an ongoing conflict. God loves me. This is an epidemic. This is a serious issue that is hurting small YouTubers. And in all honesty, Tree Trimmer and other people that are running these forums are not only hurting people that are connecting through their sub for subs, they're hurting themselves. I care about even Tree Trimmer because the subscribers that have subscribed to him based on the sub for sub networking events he's run on this channel only go there for that reason. When he, like I said, when he goes back to creating his tree trimming videos or his carpentry videos, no one's going to watch them. Okay? And if he's not going to go back to creating those videos, then why doesn't he change his channel name from Tree Trimmer to YouTube Networking Guru or something like that? The title of his channel and his About section are not in alignment with what he's doing on his channel. And that's all I'm saying. What do you have to say about that? Because of your title, Tree Trimmer 82, you're doing good to get watch time. Let me tell you something, Tree Trimmer 82. You can ask JB Gunnar. I've been on this platform for a while. This is a newer channel. Let me tell you something. I have 27,000 hours of watch time. And I qualified for watch time 1 month after I started this channel. I don't need your watch hours. I don't need your subscribers or watch hours. Okay? I've got 27,000 hours of watch time. You don't believe me? I'll show you fucking right now. If that's what you're going to make me do, then you know what? I'm going to show you this shit right now. I'm going to show you this shit right now. Give me 1 second here. Because, see, I want to prove to you, Tree Trimmer, that I'm not using you to gain traction. I'm not using you to get watch time. I'm not using you for anything. I care about you and the well-being of other small YouTubers that feel they're getting the right information and they're growing the right way by sub for sub, and they're not. That's the honest truth. That's the honest truth. Now give me 1 second here. Let me get into my watch time hours, my monetization section. Okay? And then I'll show it on the screen. All right, so let me do this. I'm getting some messages behind the scenes. JB says, Eli, I gotta take a phone call, monologue for a while. I need 20 minutes or so. No problem, JB. When you come on, I will take a break and let you go solo for 5-10 minutes so you can share what you're gonna say, because this is some serious shit here. Okay, let me show you this tree trimmer, because I want to prove to you I'm not lying to you, bro. Tree trimmer, I don't need you to share your watch time with me to prove anything, bro. Look at how you're behaving, tree trimmer. You're getting watch hours because you run sub for sub, glorified sub for sub streams. Okay? I mean, seriously, let me ask you this, tree trimmer. If you actually ran normal streams regarding your channel's genre, tree trimming, okay, and carpentry, do you think you'd be getting the same amount of traction? Why do you think you're getting the traction, tree trimmer? Why do you think your channel is growing at an alarming rate? Because you're doing these glorified sub for sub streams. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. You know what? Let me tell you this, tree trimmer. I do apologize for what I said to you regarding, your grammar and spelling. But what I will say is that you are an idiot, bro. And I will say that your behavior is very immature and insecure for a 34-year-old grown-ass man. It's despicable, bro. It's despicable. No grown man that's a strong, confident man is going to behave the way you're behaving. You're very immature, bro, and you're very insecure, and you're very insensitive. And I'm not saying that to attack him, everyone. Look at his behavior in the chat. Look, he's running off right now because I called him out on his game. He doesn't want to be called out on the fact that he's not running his channel the right way. He's using the glorified sub for sub to gain artificial growth. And I'm calling him out. What's inconceivable, Blue Ball Brandon? Starbuck the Kitty, I'm about to ban you. I'm about to ban you if you don't stop. I'm raising awareness regarding something that's hurting the YouTube ecosystem for small YouTubers. If you don't want to be here, and if you want to come over here and say, let the dude do his thing and don't attack him, if you're going to talk shit like that, don't come here, Jamie. Get out of here. This stream is an apology stream, but look at his behavior, English teacher in France. Go read what Tree Trimmer 82 is writing in the chat. Look at his behavior. He's behaving immaturely. I'm trying to help the guy. Look at Tree Trimmer 82. Dude, get a life. Me get a life, bro. I've got a great life. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I'm pretty well off, bro. And I got my shit together. So I'm not going to stoop to your level, and I'm not going to try to prove shit to people I don't have to prove, because I'm self-confident. I love myself deep within, Tree Trimmer 82. As far as things go with you, obviously, Tree Trimmer, you don't love yourself. The way you behave makes me feel like you lack self-confidence and maturity. You don't have maturity. You behave like a goddamn 2-year-old. But again, I'm apologizing for attacking your vocabulary, your grammar, your spelling, your literacy. I apologize for that. That was wrong. But your behavior is besides that. And look at your behavior here. God loves me. Maybe he has videos that aren't about trees. I have videos that are not about God. I don't fully understand. He's running a glorified sub for sub channel, God loves me, and it's hurting the YouTube ecosystem, and it's against YouTube's terms and conditions to do that. It is making people believe that they're going to grow. It's false growth. It's fake growth. It's temporary growth. What part of that don't you understand? You folks want to find out the hard way? Continue to do sub for sub. And then once you start creating your own videos, when you have 10,000 subscribers, and nobody's watching your damn videos, don't come crying at me for not trying to help you out. I'm trying to help people grow organically and do things the right way. I'm not attacking anybody. Hey, McNoodles, how are you doing? Dr. Lucid Dreamster says, it is just business, a way to increase views temporarily, sub for sub. It's temporary. It's not going to get people anywhere. It's not going to get people anywhere at all. But just so people know I'm not full of shit, I'm going to go ahead and show my watch hours that I've grown organically. Okay? Let me do this here. Give me 1 second. Where am I here? Sorry, folks. Give me 1 second here. Okay, there we are. I gotta expand this screen here. Give me a second. Give me 1 second here. All right, here we go. You see the screen there, folks? A grip on life. Let's go and click on monetization. Just so people know I'm not trying to leverage tree trimmer or use this for traction. No. Look, right there. Right there. 27,174 watch hours with 493 subscribers. Organic growth. How many of you can say you get 27,000 watch time hours with under 500 subscribers? Anyway, let me go back to full screen here. JB, I'm going to send you a message on Hangouts. Let me know when you are ready. And I will bring you on, man. While JB is getting ready here. Folks, let me be honest with you. I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm not here to hurt anyone. And I don't hate trimmer82. I don't really hate anyone, to be honest with you. As a coach, what I don't like is when people try to shortcut the system or take a shortcut to accomplish success. When I'm 45 years old. When I was younger, I took a lot of shortcuts. And let me tell you how often I failed when I took a shortcut. Every fucking time I took a shortcut, I failed. Now, if you want to go out there and do sub for sub, I can't stop you. But what I am going to do is raise awareness for people that truly want to grow the right way. Okay? Now, some people may understand where I'm coming from and some don't. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to attack tree trimmer or anyone at all. I'm not. I really care about everyone's best interest here. And you know what? It's funny to me that, you know, it's primarily the ladies, because ladies, you ladies are very emotional and you're like, okay, why are you attacking this poor man? I'm not attacking him. I'm stating the facts about something that's hurting people, including him. It's hurting him just as much as it's hurting others. It may not be hurting him and the others that are doing sub for sub at the current moment because you folks are seeing your sub numbers go up, right? Okay? But what happens once this frenzy ends? What happens when you go back to your channel and start creating the videos you were meant to create based on your channel's genre? You're not going to get any traction. At that point, you're going to be like, I've got 10,000 subs and nobody fucking watches my videos or live streams. Why is that happening? You see, why can't you people put two and two together and stop saying, oh, Eli, you're attacking tree trimmer? No, I'm not. I'm trying to help save your asses from going down a path of self-destruction. And you don't want to see it. "44 people in the box. English teacher in France. I just have one thing to raise, coach. If there wasn't for these sub for sub streams, I couldn't have met God Loves Me and you, Coach Eli. What do you think?" I've already mentioned that, English teacher in France. I'll mention it again. There are people like you and myself, and God loves me. And there are a few people out there that can go to these glorified sub for sub forums, which I like to call networking forums, okay? A more proper, polite way of putting it, right? And we can actually go out there and genuinely meet people. We can go there and say, hi, my name is Coach Eli. I just checked out your auto channel. I love cars. I've connected with your channel and banged the bell. Please keep in touch and let me know if you'd like to collaborate. I run live streams as well. Please email me. Let's make something happen. Complete sentences, right? Or I go to their video and comment to them. Or I go to their about page and send them an email, right? But what do most of these people do, English teacher in France? They go there and they say, I got you. Make sure you get me too. Make sure you hit my big red support button. Big red support button, fancy word for subscribe button, right? Hit that big red support button and bang that bell, right? Hit that big red support button and bang that bell, right? That's what they do. They go there and they just say, hey, I got you. Can you get me? I got you. What kind of networking is that? The reason why it works for you, myself, for you, English teacher in France, myself, and God loves me, is because we went the extra step of reaching out and making a genuine connection. And then I have also started supporting your channel. I've been on almost all your live streams, at least once a day. I made you a moderator on my channel. You made me a moderator on yours. We support each other. That's why you're here. God Loves Me is here. I want to support her. I'm going to start coming to her channel as well. Once this whole, controversy of this sub for sub thing hopefully ends. I met many of my friends from sub for sub forums and have genuine connections right now and still making more genuine connections. English teacher in France. I don't have a problem with what you're doing because you're doing it the right way. Again, I do it the right way. I've met a lot of people through these glorified sub for sub forums / networking forums. But do you understand the difference of how you and I approach it compared to most other people, including trimmer82? We approach it with a genuine way. We approach it by truly supporting these people and not connecting with them unless we're going to do something with them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does it make sense? Jesus juice. Why assume other people don't? I'm not assuming. I'm watching it. I'm seeing it with my own 2 goddamn eyes and ears. Jesus juice. Whoever the hell you are. What are you, the spirit of Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson used to serve the kids Jesus juice at his ranch before he passed away. Jesus juice. All right, 8-Bit Reactor, I don't know if you're watching behind the scenes. This may not be the right stream to start helping you promote that. We may have to start that on Monday. So if you're watching 8-Bit Reactor, when I do my next stream, which is not going to be until Monday morning or early afternoon, we will make that happen, bro. I've got your back. You see, I've got people messaging me on Hangouts. I keep in touch with people. I connect with people. I help people. Okay? I don't just hit the big red support button like people say and then never talk to that person again or go to their channel. But see, for me, I don't go out there and connect with 300, 400, 500 channels. There's no way I can keep in touch with that many. I connect with a select few that I like, that I enjoy. And then I build relationships with them. Then I collaborate with them. I bring them on my channel and I see if they want to bring me on their channel. And that's the way for it to work. Getting trolled pretty hard here. All right, 8-Bit got back to me. He's listening to what I'm saying. Okay, sounds good. 8-Bit Reactor, I'm going to bring JB Gunnar on the show here in just a few minutes when he makes me aware that he's free. And he's going to share his thoughts regarding this sub for sub thing. Okay? So if you want to join us as well, let me know. Let me know, folks. Listen, if this is your first time here, folks, and you truly want to grow your channel the right way organically, and you truly want to get 20, 30, 40 people to come to your live streams, even if you only have a couple hundred subscribers or 500 subscribers or less, I can help you accomplish that by helping you create genuine connections. That's what I do as a coach. I encourage people reaching out and giving the personal touch and not taking on more than you can chew. Okay? I'm telling you, folks, if you were to connect with 5 or 10 people through networking and focused on building that relationship with them and collaborated with them, you could run live streams together and do videos together and create great content to the point of where you're going to organically grow to 1,000+ subscribers without having to do sub for sub or networking like that. Okay? But no one wants to do the work. You folks want to take a shortcut. You folks want to get monetized and start making money. Who doesn't want to get monetized and make money? But again, even if you use an artificial way to grow your channel to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, once you get there, who's going to be there to give your videos views so you can make monetization or make money from your monetized videos? No one's going to be there. Does that make sense? Do you folks understand that? God loves me. Tree trimmer isn't responsible for what we do after we meet. I understand that God loves me. My problem with the way tree trimmer is doing things is this, is that his channel is called trimmer82. That means his channel should be about tree trimming. My channel is called A Grip on Life because that's what I do here. I help people get a better grip on their lives in regards to their business and personal needs. His channel is trimmer82. It is not a glorified networking sub for sub channel. Again, if that's what he wants to do, trimmer82, if that's what you want to do, then you could do one of two things, in my opinion. Change your channel name to your first and last name, and then you could do whatever you want to do with it and say, I'm a variety channel, I help people grow on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Or say, or maybe become a self-help YouTube guru and name your channel, YouTube growth strategies or YouTube support channel. Name your channel something that makes sense with the content that you're doing. That's the problem I have. God loves me. Okay? When I went to his channel, I was expecting to see tree trimming videos. When I got there, I saw a man dancing up and down like a used car salesman saying, all right, let's help Jack get to 1K. Jack has 900 subscribers. Jack has 900 subscribers. He needs only 100 more to get to 1K so he can get monetized. Jack, let's help Jack get 100 subscribers. What kind of content is that? That's not content. That's not content at all. I went there expecting to see tree trimming content, and I got a man jumping up and down, sounding like a shady used car salesman. That's what I got. I'm not messing with tree trimmer. I'm calling him out on what he's doing that I feel is not right. If you don't like it, leave. Get out of here. I'm a real person. I'm as real gets. I'm a successful stand-up guy from the San Francisco Bay Area that takes care of myself and understands how businesses work, including how to run a YouTube channel and properly grow it. And if you're running a channel and you want to properly grow it, doing sub for sub is not going to get you there. And if you want to become successful, wouldn't you rather follow someone that's already successful? Now, I'm a successful entrepreneur. I'm actually an insurance broker by trade, and I've grown that business. Now I'm growing my YouTube channel the right way. And you may say, well, you only have a little under 500 subs. Do you consider yourself successful? Yes, I do. You know why? Because I now have 31 people still here on this live stream with under 500 subs. I'm growing organically. I'm putting in the hard work to grow it the right way. Again, if you folks want to be successful, you need to start following other successful people that know what they're doing. Again, I'm not trying to kick down Tree Trimmer or anyone else that's doing these sub for sub forums, but don't they have something more to bring to the table? Don't they have something more to bring to the table? Tree Trimmer, what is your purpose and passion? I thought it was tree trimming and carpentry work. If you love that, put your heart and soul into creating videos on that. And if you're only getting 10, 20, 50, 100 views initially, keep doing it and work harder. And eventually you will grow the right way. But see, what happened, Tree Trimmer, is that you got tired of getting no traction on your tree trimming videos and your other videos regarding your channel's original genre. And then you realize that if I start running sub for sub, streams and jumping up and down and helping people do sub for sub, I'm gonna quadruple my traction or get a lot more traction. God Loves Me said, is this channel name really a big deal? Like I said, not all of my videos are about God. It doesn't matter, God loves me. I'm a coach and I focus on branding. And if you want to ask any branding and marketing expert out there, your channel name is part of your channel's branding. Yes, it is important, God loves me. Now, if you as a human being look at it differently, that's your opinion. But from a marketing standpoint, branding is everything. Your channel name directly correlates and relates with your brand. You see, God loves me. I'm not trying to upset you, but it kind of sounds like you're trying to make excuses for Tree Trimmer 82. When the truth of the matter is, all I'm trying to do is help people get on the right track of doing things the right way and putting in the work to do it. You see, you have all these people here that have been a part of Tree Trimmer sub for sub coming here and defending him because they feel they're getting something out of it and they feel I'm trying to stop it. That's why they're doing it. But why can't you folks dig deep logically and see what's really happening here? When I bring JB Gunnar on here in a second, okay, JB, let me know. JB said he'll be on at 4 p.m. his time, which is 1 p.m. my time. That's 1 minute away. Okay, let me know. When JB comes on, I'm going to go grab myself some more coffee. I'm bringing on JB Gunnar here, who's been a 12-year YouTuber. He's had 3 channels that have reached over 100K subs in the past. He has 3 silver play buttons. Currently, his largest channel has about 33K subs, JB Gunnar TV. He can share more about that in a second, but you're not going to want to miss this. Oh boy, look who's here. RJ Sandiford, the blind YouTuber behind the scenes, says, RJ says, Dear Eli, I did do a video apologizing to you concerning our disagreement. I've got something to contribute to this discussion. RJ, I don't think I'm going to bring you on today. If we're going to make amends, RJ, it's going to have to be another time. I'm going to bring on JB Gunnar, who actually has something to say about this. And him and I have talked about this in the past. And he's absolutely right. And I want people to hear the experience of someone that's grown organically several times out here on YouTube. Now, JB Gunnar is a very controversial YouTuber. People say I'm controversial. Maybe I am. But JB Gunnar has had many channels shut down due to multiple strikes because he's controversial. But he keeps coming back and he keeps on rebuilding organically. And he's going to share the importance of growing organically out here on YouTube and having long-term sustainable growth. Just wow, laughing my ass off. No one cares about his subs. You're clout chasing to get views. And have a nice day, Just wow. You are banned on this channel. Yeah. So is Tree Trimmer currently doing another sub for sub stream right now and talking about me? Is that what he's doing? Bam, let's promote channels is what he says. You know what, Tree Trimmer? You're just like a lot of the other guys I met through the MGTOW Manosphere community. You are an emotionally unstable man. And again, I'm not going to criticize your literacy issue. Okay? But I'm just putting two and two together, and I look at you, man, and you are not the type of person that I feel should be leading people to success. You need to become successful first yourself. And I'm using you as an example. I'm using you as an example. Somebody out here that is trying to be something that they're not because they can't grow the right way. Someone that's misguiding and misleading these people. I don't care who the fuck hates me here, but I'm being real, folks. I'm being real and raw because I care about your future success, and you're not going to be successful if you follow channels like that. I'm not going to tell you to do what Tree Trimmer told people to do. Tree Trimmer was telling people to unsubscribe from me. You know, if you want to unsubscribe from me or whoever, that's on you. Who cares? I'm not going to tell you to unsubscribe from Tree Trimmer. But what I will say is that, think about it. You know, do you feel that he is someone that's going to take your channel to the success that you want to reach, to the level of success you want it to reach? JB Gunnar is ready. I'm going to bring him on the show, and then I'm going to take a quick 5-6 minute break. Let me go to the quad screen here. Folks, I've got the technology. I've got the experience. We can really help people over here, folks. We can really, truly help people here. And I hope JB comes on video because it'd be great to see him talk about this. I'm sure he will. You're not going to want to miss JB Gunnar, folks. This is, you're going to hear it raw and real. And that's why I'm going to take a quick break when he comes on and basically let him talk for as long as he needs without interruption. Folks, if you want to help support this channel, Nightbot's sharing my PayPal link every 6 minutes. You can make a donation any amount based on the value you feel you're receiving. PayPal.me/Coach Eli. You can also add a note of any length, and I'll read that note live on the air. Unless you request to remain anonymous within that note, I will respect your privacy and not dox you. Donations are not required, but they are greatly appreciated. We have JB Gunnar in the house. Thank you so much for being here, JB. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you, bro?
I'm doing well, bro. I'm doing well. I'm glad that you saw I was doing this stream today because I know you're very passionate about this topic here, and I want people to really see, and hear what you have to say. Also, folks, JB, you can talk about your channels too, because for some reason, I'll figure it out at one point, you are not able to come in on JB Gunnar TV, A Man's Mind Frame, hashtag Gun Squad. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. But you mentioned those. If people want to subscribe to JB Gunnar, please subscribe. But JB, I'm going to put you full screen and take a quick break, get some more coffee, do no my problem. Drill, urinate and all that shit. And you got the floor, man. Is that cool? I'll be back.
No problem at all, bro. No
all
problem.
Right, man. You got show's yours. All right.
All right. So I'm gonna stay on topic here. I have a couple different positions, and actually, Eli, I'm actually going to start with your position and speak my feelings on that. For one, when it comes to other YouTubers, whether they're cheating the system or not, for most of us, it's not our business. We don't really give a fuck. So like when it comes to trimmer82, I don't give a shit whether he is doing sub for sub or not. I disagree with your theory that it hurts creators, because I do not believe it does, because most people are not going to know who Treetop 82 or whatever the fuck his name is. However, from the business perspective, and from somebody that works very hard on YouTube and makes a living doing so, I think it's a cheating. It was an attempt to cheat that will not benefit him in the long run anyway. And you see that when you look at his channel. And it's for anybody that does sub for sub. When you look, I'm looking at his channel right now, right? And he had a video. He's got several videos here. Whenever he speaks on just what it is, the topic of his channel is, he gets absolutely no traction. And because of that, that actually shows what sub for sub is. If you get 5, 6, or 1,000 views for doing sub for sub, and then on your real content that you wanted your channel to be about, you still only get 100. You're not helping yourself in the long run, because that means your entire fan base is being built off sub for sub and off of this, well, let me promote channels concept. So when you go back to doing whatever it is your passion is, you're going to fail. 12 years in this game, I have never seen a single sub for subber, not seen a single one make a living off of YouTube. Every last one of them gets dragged into this community where they're just doing sub for sub. Is it cheating because it's against YouTube policy? No. Here's the thing: cheating is a harsh word, but it is trying. So Lucid asked, "Is it cheating?" Oh, you said I'm jealous he's popular, sir. I've got 10,000 times the subs that he has. I make $100,000 a year on YouTube, Twin Games. I'm not jealous that he's popular. Let me make that clear. Like I said, he's insignificant to me. Completely insignificant to me. But to answer your question, Dr. Lucid Dreamer, it's not really cheating. It's not really cheating. Ultimately, what it is, though, is trying to bypass the hard work that it takes to build a following. And ultimately, just like in real life, if you do not put in the hard work, you're not going to earn whatever it is that the hard work would gain you. Now, what you just said there, whether sub for sub is successful, depends on your goal. And I agree. But listen, so if his goal isn't to be successful and make money, or at least promote what it is that he's doing, the tree trimming thing, if that's not his goal, and his goal is simply to just have friends on YouTube, then you're right. But if his goal, like most YouTubers, and Dr. Lucid Dreamer, actually you're wrong. People that do it as many hours as a lot of people do, like I looked at his channel, and in the last 20 hours, he has done several hours of videos. Someone that any grown man that puts in that type of time and effort into anything is looking for something out of it. You need to remember that he originally created a channel for a purpose. Most YouTubers create a channel for two reasons: to get their message out and to earn money from doing so. I agree with you. Everybody's selling something, including themselves. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Do I think what that man does is any of Eli's business? No, I don't. I don't know why Eli is so, focused on this guy at all, because I feel the same way about drama marketing as I do sub for sub. Drama marketing will increase views for that particular stream, or maybe even a couple streams after that. But like Eli even knows, it's not going to be your paying audience. It's not going to be the customers. It's not going to be the fan base that you're looking for to gain real long-term success on YouTube. And Dr. Lucid Dreamster, I understand that you have this big thing with YouTubers and money, but ultimately you have to understand, whether it's your goal or not, it is the majority of YouTubers' goal. When they look at PewDiePie and they see that he makes $11 million a month, and they say to themselves, God, I wish I could do that. There is none of us that do YouTube videos that does not think that way. Unless you just flat out don't have the belief that you can do it. Period. Lucid Dreamster goes on to say, global social connectivity between people is priceless. No, it's not. Actually, it's not priceless at all. It's not priceless at all. It's worthless, to be perfectly honest. People on the internet, typically, as you know, Lucid Dreamster, because you've been here a while, a lot of times that interaction that you have with them is completely fraudulent. It's bullshit. You know it as well as I do. The same people that love you one day will be wishing your death the next day. Cale Williamson goes on to say there are so many channels that are doing what Tree Trimmer is doing. How, first, I agree. There's a lot of these motherfuckers around here. Why is Tree Trimmer being called out by Eli? I guess I would assume because Eli and him had some sort of relationship. Like I said, for you people that say it's none of Eli's business, I agree with you. I disagree with Eli when he says it hurts other YouTube, smaller channels. No, it doesn't. Well, I look at this like business. What you do over there on your channel is not my fucking business unless you're hurting me. So, just to be perfectly honest, this mediocre YouTuber, the Tree Trimmer, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know why Eli's invested in it, but I can tell you my thoughts on it. Right? My thoughts on it is Eli wants to be successful. And so when Eli sees other people successful, and this is whether they're doing it the right way or the not right way, Eli hones in on them. And then he wants to work with them. And then when he's rejected, it causes some issues with him. It's an issue with Eli himself when it comes to what Eli's focused on.
I'm back, by the way.
Good to see you. I agree with you, Eli, that it's pretty much a lazy route. Go ahead, though, brother.
Yeah, and I appreciate your feedback. You make a lot of sense, and that's why I wanted to bring you out here, JB, because you've been doing this for 12 years. You have 3 silver play buttons from the past. You've been through the ringer on YouTube. You are considered pretty much a controversial YouTuber, and I guess I am as well, based on the topics that we discuss and the nature of our content. And that's why I feel there's a lot of value to have you here to share your opinion. You're right. What are my intentions regarding this? I want to help people truly grow a business. And I know most of these people, like you said, JB, they would not be putting in the time and effort into their YouTube channels if they didn't want to make it a sustainable long-term business. And all I'm doing here, and people have their opinions, you have yours, everyone else has theirs. You know, all I'm doing here is using trimmer82, not using him per se in that way that people think. He's the example right here to try to show other people and say, hey, look, if you want to go sub for sub, go right ahead, but keep that out of my fucking channel. I don't want to deal with that here. I don't want people coming in here saying, I got you, will you get me? Because the moment you do that will be the last word, or those will be the last words you say on my channel. Okay? But if we don't raise awareness regarding this, JB, the people that truly want to create a sustainable business are going to get sucked up in this sub for sub, and they're never going to get anywhere. I mean, does that make sense to you?
Yeah, and I think there's a method of handling that. I think that privately between you and them, or just to your audience, you let them know sub for sub is not the way to go. I'm telling these people right now, if their goal is to make money, and this even is talking about the guy that you are talking about, the tree trimmer guy. If their goal is to turn this into a business, they are absolutely doing it the wrong way. But however, if their goal is to just network, then I don't really call that. I guess it is networking in kind of a lower level. But I think that if that's their goal is just to meet people, be friends with people, things like that, then fuck it. That's what they're doing. But business-wise, it's a bad idea. And then, of course, because fans of YouTubers look at their numbers, when you look at, and I'll give you an example, and it's not too many times that I give you your credit, but I look at that guy's channel with 33,000 subscribers. I look at yours with 500.
Well, he has 3.1K, bro. No, not 33. Yeah, sorry.
The numbers would suggest that he's a better YouTuber. Reality is he's not. But here's the thing. Once again, that's subjective, and that depends on who you ask.
Correct.
Me personally, I watch your videos. I've seen your videos for, I know the work you put into your videos. I then have looked over there and saw his in preparation for me being here. And I don't see that same thing, right?
Right.
And so like for me, I can see who the harder. It doesn't matter. Your audience that you're growing should be organic. Now for you, the problem is that drama streams is going to get you the same type of audience as he. And this is exact. But when it comes to the sub for sub, this is why I told you, last year, whenever it was that you were in the I am a creator thing,
Right.
that's why I was so militant against it, because it's not the way to do it whatsoever, man. And
Right.
and that's just from a business perspective. I understand Dr. Lucid Dreamer in there. He's not talking business, but he's also not a YouTuber. The
That's
people
right.
that you're referring to are YouTubers.
Right.
And so,
Or wannabe YouTubers.
yeah. And so they could take it from people that maybe it does not make a living off of YouTube, such as whoever else is in their sub for sub community. Because the one thing you don't see in a sub for sub community is established money making YouTubers.
Correct.
Like you'll never see me over there. But the point that I'm trying to make is, if you're wanting to be successful as a business, maybe you should follow people that make money and find out their ways of doing it. But that's just my thought process on it, and I do think Eli is, for the most part, I think you're being anal about something that's really, listen, bro, we're above all this shit. Like there's much bigger topics. Some people trying to, slide around the system to become popular, to become whatever the fuck it is. They're gonna face the consequences later. They're gonna put in all this work and earn nothing from it. But anyways, and it is against community guidelines. I do agree with you, but we're also not the YouTube police.
No, I understand. Real quick, JB, I want to just thank somebody for a PayPal donation. I'm not going to mention his last name. He didn't mention to remain anonymous, but I want to thank Benjamin for the $5 PayPal donation. Thank you very much. If you want to make us aware of who you are in the chat, so I get to know you and personally, thank you for that. Please let me know. If you want to remain completely anonymous, I totally understand that. But thank you very much for the $5 PayPal donation. That's going to start the channel support donation amount to $5. JB, here's the thing. I did take to heart what you said a couple years ago when I was involved with this I Am a Creator community. And yes, I did meet a lot of great people from there that are now, loyal subscribers, moderators, etc. But see, I know how to handle it as well. But at the same time, I was meeting a lot of people, and there's no way in hell you're going to be able to, keep in touch with 1,000 people that you connect with so rapidly. So this time around, JB, I shut down my former channel. You've known that. People that have been following me for a while know that. And I've been back on this channel almost 10 months now, and I'm still under 500 subscribers, but I'm growing it the right way. Do I do a little networking every now and then? Yes, but not like I used to do it through I Am a Creator. I will go out there and I will go on streams. And if I see a channel that resonates with me with content that I feel I would enjoy, or content that could bring some value, if I were to bring someone on a stream and interview them and maybe I can contribute to them, that's when I'll reach out to them and make a genuine connection. And that to me, JB, let me get your opinion on this. That to me is more collaboration than, sub for sub. What are your thoughts about collaboration? Do you feel collaboration is important, and do you think that's a really good way for small YouTubers to grow their channel?
Honestly, I think that I'm going to actually disagree with you. I know you've always been big on collaboration, and that's something I mentioned a little bit earlier.
Okay.
I actually think you're too focused on it. But here's the reason why, right? I think you have to establish yourself and your own genre, what it is that you do, before you can even attempt to really collaborate. Like, because I'm being honest with you, a lot of the people that I see you collaborate with are people that don't even have their own channels together. They have no idea what direction they're going. Now, there is some exceptions of that. Granny Monster, I think, has her shit together and her direction going. But let's just call it what it is. People like 8-Bit Reactor, good guy. I have no problem with him. But ultimately, he has no fucking clue what he wants his channel to be. So ultimately, your collaboration with another YouTuber should benefit both of you. And if neither one of you is focused on exactly what it is that you're going to do, it's not, to me, it's just not going to benefit you, because I think focusing on your own craft is what needs to be done. So collaborating, a lot of times, yeah, you may be able to pull some of their audience, but if their audience is extremely small as well, what are you going to gain from it? To me, listen, I know I'm a conservative, and we believe in one thing: hard work will pay off.
Correct.
And you earn everything you have. That's why I'm against the sub for sub shit. To me, it's YouTube socialism without the money, because none of them make any fucking money. It's YouTube socialism. So what they're trying to do is bypass the hard work, like socialists, and just get something for nothing. Right. And so that's why I'm against it. But in your terms, I definitely think collaborating has hurt your channel, because people are here to watch you. Typically they're here to watch you. A lot of the people you brought into your streams, like Paul Martin and the people I've already talked about, the people don't want to see them, and it's just the truth. They're good. Oh, not Paul Martin, but 8-bit good guy, but he's boring. Nobody wants to fucking watch him. You, on the other hand, you have a little bit more oomph to you. And
a little bit. I'm crazy, bro. Crazy
right.
good.
Right. And that's the thing that Granny Monster brings when you collaborate with her. She has her own audience that you can benefit from as well. And she also brings a little bit of oomph. So that's what I'm saying. Is like, but for you, you'll collaborate with anybody. You'll tell your audience, anyone that wants to come on can come on. That's not really collaborating. That's just kind of filling dead air, if that makes sense. But I understand. But so you want my opinion on collaboration? I actually think it does more harm for your channel than good. I've tried collaborating with other YouTubers in the past, and then ultimately, YouTube relationships never last long. And so now you got half your audience that's going to, whatever percentage you got, they're going to just unsubscribe anyway. So look at what you're doing right now with these collaborations you do, and then the sudden end of the relationship. You end up losing subscribers in the long run, and it just is pointless. It wastes your time. Go ahead, brother. Sorry.
No, JB. My house is your house, man. Look, you're absolutely right based on you're absolutely right regarding everything that you said, which is what I'm trying to say. And I want to ask you your opinion regarding this. You kind of mentioned this, but there are people coming in here saying, trimmer82 is a great YouTuber. Why are you attacking him, and why blah, blah, blah. And moderators, can you please moderate that? They got it. Sorry, man. My mods are even doing a good job now, JB. This is good. You and I both know that, and we say this with tough love because we really want to help people grow and become better, including Tree Trimmer. But you and I both know that Tree Trimmer82 is not a good YouTuber. But when we come out publicly and say that, we are offending people that are currently getting something from his channel, even if it's a sub for sub. So I can understand how those people would be offended. But if these people that are following him and saying he's a good YouTuber want to become a successful YouTuber that makes money, they need to understand that he's not the one that's going to take them there. And that's all I'm trying to do as a coach, is raise awareness for the people that truly want to make this a sustainable business. But again, if you call somebody out, or if you raise awareness about it in a legitimate, ethical way to truly help people from the bottom of your heart, you still get attacked by those people. What are your thoughts about that, man? Do they not get it, or what?
In terms of Tree Trimmer, here's the thing. I actually think he's a horrible YouTuber, but it's not my place to think he's good. Right?
I almost spit my coffee out. Sorry, man.
And his numbers show that, right? When he does his real YouTube content, he gets nothing. So ultimately, he's just flat out a bad YouTuber. But that's not my place to make that determination, really, because I'm not one of the people who subscribed. I'm not one of the people that, like, if someone asked me, would you recommend Tree Trimmer 82? My answer would be fuck no. But that just is what it is. So like, do I think people should like follow him on how to be a YouTuber? Nah. But listen, if they're stupid enough to do so, then they're stupid enough to do so, and that's not my place to step in. I don't need my audience or your audience. You got to have trust in your audience that your audience is smart enough to know that the motherfucker is not a good YouTuber. But that's on them, man. You know. So that's my honest opinion, man. He's not the guy I would follow for that, but he seems to be doing real well with the sub for sub shit. So, still making him nothing, but it is what it is. Hey, if it makes you feel good to run a sub for sub stream, hell, even when you look at his raid stream or his raid videos, there's nothing there. They don't want to raid with that motherfucker. I'm just calling it like I see it. You know?
Right.
Yeah, I know they dragged their sorry asses over here for a little bit, but as you can see, they didn't have much.
Well, I've got an army of moderators that know me, and we know each other, and they know my moderation style, and they get squashed. I mean, they're going to have one word and they're out. But let me ask you this, Jay, because I want to value your time. I know it's the weekend, and I don't want to keep you on here any longer than you can stay as long as you want, but I know you have things to do. Let me ask you one more thing here, real quick. I've talked about this, and I want to hear what you have to say. Long-term sustainable growth, like we've been talking about. I think, how long do you think, a channel like trimmer82 is going to last doing what they're doing? Do you think he's going to ride this out, kind of like what James Cox did over there, and then once it dies, he'll figure out the next thing? Like, what do you think this guy? I'm just trying to, get your opinion of getting in his head and trying to think like the way he's thinking. What do you think he's trying to do? Do you feel he's unhappy that his regular content couldn't bring him the traction and make him a little bit of money, which he's making right now through super chats and donations? And do you think he's going to ride it out till it dies? And what do you think he's going to do after that?
Well, here's what I'm going to give advice to actually help him rather than just ridicule him.
Okay.
Honestly, I think tree trimmer, the smart move, since he's already done this sub for sub thing, would be to minimize the sub for sub streams to maybe one a week and then do his regular content. That way he can still hold on to the sub for sub people. But by doing that, you're forcing them to watch your regular content if they want to watch it. And then if they're not watching it, at some point you have to realize you're wasting your time. If your goal is to build your actual content. Now, you asked me, how do I think he feels about it? I think he feels like shit, because what this is telling him is they do not like his regular content. What I just said 5 minutes ago about him sucking as a YouTuber, he knows he does because his audience tells him so. How does his audience tell him so? Well, the numbers. His real content is absent of an audience. That's his audience saying you suck. But here on these sub for sub streams, you're doing something for me, so I'll be here for that. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Basically, it's a bunch of people that suck that's trying to convince other people they don't suck. And so what's happening is they're all sucking together and they're stealing each other's subs during this sub for sub shit, and nobody's content's getting watched. So all of them feel like shit because all of them realizes no one wants to watch their real content. And if they did, they would have no need for the sub for sub. That's the bottom line.
Hey, JB, real quick. I have to read this. Mr. Lova. It's a troll in there, but the mods are letting him stay. Because it's funny. trimmer82 is trash like Mike the MGTOW mug. I'm sorry. I know it's rude, man. I apologize, but
I want to say this. Dr. Lucid Dreamer says a tree trimmer who makes a living from his business is not trying to make YouTube his business. Here's what I'm going to say about Dr. Lucid Dreamster. Have you ever actually asked him if he was trying to make it a business? You're just making assumptions, right? Like Dr. Lucid Dreamer wants to believe wholeheartedly that YouTubers are not here to make money. That's why he takes this position. And if you notice, every single time we discuss YouTubers making money, he gets extremely involved, and this is his position. So much so now that he wants to speak for that tree trimmer dude and say, well, he makes plenty of money in his tree trimming business. That's why he doesn't want to make YouTube a business. That's what he's trying. So the point here is that he may be right, he may be wrong. But the fact that he doesn't know and he's just assuming makes it a little ridiculous. But that's just my take. Truth of this is the only way to gain traction is to do one thing, and that's stay consistent and work whatever it is your craft, whatever it is you're good at. And that's what you need to do. And that's how you gain traction. You should promote, advertise, yes, but there's other ways of doing it. And what you'll find out in the sub for sub thing, it's not long-term traction. Same thing with drama streams, unless you're going to continue to be a drama marketer. Same thing. Either one, none of them's long-term, and none of them are going to pay you. That right. You have to build a community surrounded around you. That's the reality.
Right. Now, JB, one more thing, because I know you got some things to do, and I know you're not going to be on too much longer, but I totally understand the drama thing. I got involved with that. It did give me some temporary great traction, and once I squashed it, to get back on track with my actual message, you lose your traction. But from what you've seen on my channel in the past, and even my former channel before I shut that down over a year ago, and I know I've got a long way to go, and I understand that. I'm still learning the YouTube ropes after 3 years. You've been on here 12. Do you feel that my channel is more so heading on the right path?
Yes, but you have to. Well, I've told you that pre-recorded videos are a necessity. Live streams are kind of a bonus. Ultimately, you have to. When people come to your channel, they have to 100% know what it is they're going to get from you. So, but here's the thing, and I know this because I'm one of the people that watch your channel. I don't know from one day to the next, am I going to get your version of coaching, or am I going to get a drama stream, or is Eli, going to flip out today and leave YouTube for a week until tomorrow? I don't know what I'm going to get.
And so keep you in suspense, JB.
Your audience needs to know what it is they're going to get and when they're going to get it. That's the truth. People wonder why my morning coffee show is so successful. People know it's coming every morning, and they know pretty much what they're going to get. So when it comes to a lot of you, you just got to focus on what it is you're trying to sell. And that doesn't include money. Like, it doesn't have to be money. But when you create a channel, you're trying to sell an idea to the audience. And that's why they buy. That's why they latch on. I have a conservative audience. If I tomorrow start making liberal content, I would look fucking stupid and I would lose all my audience, because now I'm breaking the consistency of what it is that they love me for. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that helps a little bit. But I wish all of you guys the best. Tree trimmer, I have no problem with you. I do think you suck, and I think that you're taking the wrong path. But that's up to you, brother. I don't give a shit. Sub for sub your ass off, man. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And really, it ain't got nothing to do with you, Eli. But hey, we all need content, so I get it.
Well, okay. Lots of love for you, JB. Last thing before you go here, Kel Williamson was asking about you. She says, "Who is this guest speaker again? His name? This man is smart. It's JB Gunnar." JB, what channel are you doing? I know you've been changing up your streams lately. Is Morning Coffee on #Gun Squad, or is it going to be on a man's mind frame, or #Gun Squad?
It's on the #Gun Squad. If you go to JB Gunnar TV, you'll be able to see the links to all my channels. Because of my strikes on my main channel, I've been putting content on the JB Gunnar Show channel. You just got to learn how to move around the system. Kel Williamson, I'll just explain to you right now. If you're not a conservative, here's the thing. My content only works if you're a conservative freak, if that makes sense. Truth of this is my content is offensive to most women, particularly. So if you're a liberal woman or a feminist, or you don't like cussing and you don't like sexual talk, my shit's probably not for you. If you get triggered at Trump supporters, my shit's probably not for you. So unlike everybody else who likes to promote their channel to gain subscribers, I just tell people the fucking truth about mine. If they want to subscribe, they can subscribe. If not, fuck them.
Yeah, JB's show is good. Actually, I do watch JB's Morning Coffee. It is a good show. And I'm not conservative, but I'm only slightly to the left. I like both conservative and liberal views, so it works for me. But if you're a left-winged extremist, JB Gunnar's stuff is not going to probably work for you, in my opinion. But I'd still check it out. But JB, I honestly think you're pretty fair. I think you're pretty fair, like myself, with both sides of the spectrum, regarding our political party system. It's just that some people get offended, when someone breathes wrong. And we just have to, move past that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, first of all, whether you're left, right, or whatever your position is on anything, that's what's great about America, particularly America, is that we have the ability to interact with each other and have those discussions. That's what makes our country great, is that we can have those debates. And that's what can lead. Listen, I don't want to live in any echo chamber. Like, I don't want to be in a place where everyone thinks like me. I don't.
Right.
I like being challenged at times. And so I think that, ultimately that's why I have no problem interacting with others. But the truth of this is, particularly on the far left, they get a little bit triggered. Do you see what I'm saying? They get fucking triggered as could be. So I'm everything in the book. I'm a racist. I'm a sexist. You know the fucking deal. So,
yeah.
But people that can at least handle the conversations, we get along great. Kel Williamson says she's Team Trump. Then you're good with me. Go ahead and subscribe. I'll be flirting with you within hours.
Yeah. And yeah, JB, and last thing, because I'm gonna shut this down soon. Then I'll let you get going after this. Even one thing I've learned from you, because before I started following, conservative content creators, I wasn't, I guess, really as open to a lot of their views. I have learned a lot, and
right.
It has toughened me up to the point of where I'm not as liberal as I thought I was, but I'm still a little more liberal than conservative. And I want to thank you for that, because someone like you, even though you identify as conservative, again, like I said, I think you just want what's best for the country you love, America. And you're one of the few people, in my opinion, that genuinely still believes in this country when most others have given up. Does that make sense to you? What are your final thoughts on that before you go?
Hey, you got to realize, and this is one of the things, even though I'm 100% a Trump supporter, and I agree with him making America great again, the truth of this is, in a lot of ways, we were already great. And we
Right.
are the greatest nation in the world. And I believe we're the trendsetters for the rest of the fucking planet. And so ultimately, whether it's, right wing, ideology or left wing, to me, ultimately, it needs to make sense what's best for not only the planet, but ultimately our nation. I'm a nationalist. Flat out, that's what I am. I'm a nationalist. But I also have views that, as you saw this morning when I talked about orca whales and the environment, I have views that liberals could appreciate. You know what I mean? It's just a reality. But ultimately, I think I just want things to be logical. And so my positions I try to make as logical as possible. And if they're not, then I don't mind being corrected. But ultimately, that's just what I try to base it on and what's best for America.
Hey, JB, before you go, can you tell people where they can get their liberal sack of shit t-shirts at?
I currently do not have them. Because once again, I stopped doing business with my graphic designer. But yes,
really?
it's been a long time.
He's a piece of shit,
yes,
JB.
Those were one of my favorite t-shirts, and they're still around. But anyways, yeah, you have a good one, Eli. And listen, man, I understand what your point was and message was behind this stream. But once again, my advice to you, as even having this discussion about him, it's not going to benefit you. It's not. because in my opinion, you have a lot more to give people than this discussion about this mediocre YouTuber. My honest thoughts, that's just what I believe. And but anyway, either way, I enjoy it. It's always entertaining. But ultimately, you have to continue to think long term. And so that's my advice to that other guy. I wish him the best, but ultimately he's going to fail, and I guarantee it. And with that being said, I'm off of here.
All right, man. Thanks for being here, JB. Have yourself a great day and enjoy your weekend, man. Take care.
You too, brother.
All right, man. Bye-bye now. All right. Let's go back to the full screen here. Folks, how do you like the puppy and the kitten? Great backdrop today, huh? Let me know what your thoughts are about it. All I want is for everyone to get along. All I want is for everyone to get along, folks. We're not always going to agree on something. We're not always going to agree on everything. It's just not going to happen. It's not possible. But we can find ways to work together and support each other the right way. For me, I've always had a protective nature. When I know people are not getting the right information or they're being misguided or misled down a wrong path, it's within my heart and my soul to truly help people in that way. You know, past few days, I've used trimmer82 as an example. I'm not trying to criticize him. I'm not trying to kick him down. I'm not trying to hurt anyone. But if I didn't raise awareness regarding this situation that I feel is hurting many people more so than helping them, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. That's just how I am. I've had many experiences in life, folks. Like I mentioned earlier, I've taken many shortcuts in my younger days thinking that it was going to make me successful quicker. And like I mentioned earlier, if you weren't here, every time I took a shortcut in my younger days, I failed 100% of the time. I failed 100% of the time. I may have received some temporary glory, but where is that glory today? It was temporary. It was not sustainable. Let's take Tony Robbins, for example. He's been, in my opinion, one of the best life coaches ever, and my absolute most favorite life coach, because he's the only other life coach out there besides me that has a similar personality and has similar energy, boundless energy like I do. And I fully respect the man. But he started I think it was over 40 years ago, or 35, 40 years ago, running events at a park, I believe, in Southern California with his story. He had 5 or 10 people that he would meet up with every day. And then more and more people heard about him because he had boundless energy. And then he said, okay, people really like what I'm doing. Let me create some videos. Let me start doing this and that. It didn't happen overnight, folks. It happened over a long period of time. It took many years of consistent hard work and dedication for Tony Robbins to get to where he's at today. But at the same time, Tony Robbins really loved what he did back then and still loves what he does today. If Tony Robbins could do what he does for free, he would, because he does it solely on the fact that he enjoys doing it. That's why I do the life coaching. I enjoy helping people. Do I want to make money like Tony Robbins? Who wouldn't? But let's take the money out of the equation. I still love doing it just for the fact of doing it. When you take a channel like trimmer82 or anyone else that's running a sub for sub stream, do you really feel these people are enjoying doing it? Is that their purpose? Every man out there, and now women, because women have been liberated, they're working, we all have a purpose. And what makes us the happiest is being successful at that purpose. For example, purposes, once again, trimmer82's purpose is tree trimming and carpentry. I believe that's what he does for an actual living. That's why he created his channel. There's nothing more that makes Tree Trimmer happy than his purpose, which is tree trimming and carpentry. Now, he loves his wife and his kids, his family. I'm leaving that out of the equation. But in order for a man to be a man and to be able to have that life with his wife and kids and all that, he first has to focus on his purpose and make something out of himself. So Tree Trimmer's purpose is tree trimming and carpentry. So when he went and did videos on his channel that didn't get him the traction quick enough that he wanted, instead of continuing to push forward regarding what he's truly passionate about, he decided to do something that was going to shortcut his success. Now, he may appear like he's really passionate about doing it because it's temporarily giving him growth unlike anything he's seen, but is that really his purpose as a man, to be a sub for sub ringmaster doing live streams? Or is his purpose being a tree trimmer and being a carpenter? There's nothing more that affects someone than their purpose. Your purpose is everything. Without your purpose, you're nothing. Your purpose defines who you are as a man. And nowadays, because women have been liberated and they're working, okay, your purpose defines you as well. Gunnar's World, JB Gunnar's here. I definitely agree with you on the sub for sub, by the way. Eli, definitely, I just look at it as YouTubers willing to take shortcuts past the work. You will not succeed without the work at anything. And you know what, Jay, before I wrap this up, you're right, man. I'm going to get back to doing pre-recorded videos. I did a pre-recorded video last week, and I'm going to start. I want to try to do one each and every day in addition to live streaming. But I've also been in progress of rebuilding my audience because I was a part of some drama streams in the past. I thought I didn't even want to create those drama streams back then. It wasn't intentionally done. I really truly wanted to help people, but after I got to know them, I realized that some people just can't be helped. Like, folks, you can try to help people. You can try to help anyone, but just know that in some cases, no matter what you do, and no matter how well you mean, some people just don't want to help and they just don't care. And you can't let that get in the way of moving forward with what you were made to do and who you were made to be. Let me look at the chat here real quick, and then I'm going to wrap this up. We still have 28 people in the box. Thank you so much for being here, folks. Look, folks, if you're here for the very first time, please consider subscribing and banging the bell, selecting all notifications. The pop-up box pops up. Also, make sure the YouTube app on your mobile device is set to receive notifications at a device level. We're going places here, folks. I truly want to help people in any way possible get a better grip on their lives. I have a lot of experience being an entrepreneur, working in the corporate world. I have a lot of experience with dating relationships, marriages, etc. I really, truly want to help people move forward. I've got a great group of moderators here and followers already. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. By the time the weekend ends, I'll probably be at 500. Maybe I'll do a 500 subscriber special or something like that, next week. Okay. But folks, if you're open, first and foremost, the most important thing, if you're open to suggestions and change, I can help you. And the people that, help me run this channel, which are my moderators, we can help you. If you're open to suggestions and change. If you're not open to suggestions and change, then no one can help you. You can't even help yourself if you're not open to change, because if there's something, going on in your life that you're not happy about, but you don't want to admit it and take ownership of it, you can't even help yourself. So how in the hell is someone else going to be able to help you, right? And anyway, I'm about to get on out of here and enjoy my weekend, folks. I'm going to be hanging out with my activity partner later today. We're going to go away and do a hike tomorrow. I haven't seen her in a few weeks, so look forward to getting on the hiking trail tomorrow. Are there any other messages? Kel Williamson, you learn more from falling down than you do from standing. Absolutely, Kel Williamson. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of the comments you made in the chat today. Kel Williamson says, I think he started the Lives channel growths to get monetized. He did. Dr. Lucid Dreamster says 1,000 subs does not produce money enough to live in, buy beer maybe. Yeah, it's probably just extra money for him. And he probably thinks that his channel's going to explode. He's going to be a good YouTuber by running these streams. And one day reality will hit him. Karma's going to hit him. And everyone else that's not connecting through these forums the right way. Yes, have I used these forums to connect with people? Yes. Will I probably use them again? Yes, sparingly. I'm not looking to go in there and connect with 1,000 people randomly. I'm looking to go in there and do some networking and say, hey, tell me about you. You seem pretty cool. I used to run networking events in person. And that's what we would do. We would go up to somebody and say, hey, hi, my name is Eli. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Oh, my name is Kelly. Nice to meet you, Kelly. Kelly, what do you do for a living? I do this. Oh, Kelly will say, here's my business card. Oh, here's my card as well. Let's keep in touch. I tell you what, Kelly, why don't we set up a time to meet for coffee? We can do a one-on-one meeting and get to know each other and each other's businesses. And then, maybe create a referral base together where we can refer business back and forth to each other, right? Or maybe we can collaborate and run some events together to drum up some business. You see, folks, that's the right way to do it. That's the right way to do it. But yeah, Kel, I agree with you. He used the sub for sub to get his channel monetized. Now he's using the sub for sub to continue to gain traction, and people are paying him super chats to run these streams, so that way these people can have a place to do sub for sub at. It's not sustainable long term, and it's going to wear itself out. Like I said earlier, I've seen other channels such as James Cox's #I'mACreator community run on his James Cox channel. I saw that thing go from 100, 150 people on each stream to now where he gets 15, 20, 25 if he's lucky, and he has over 10K subs. I've got under 500 subs, and I've had 28 to 40 people on this stream. I had 44 people at one point on this stream. And that's because I create real content. I talk about real issues, real things. I help people. I'm not sitting here dancing saying, hey, okay, go sub to Kelly right now. Go sub to Kel right now. Kel's at, let me see, Kel, if I'm gonna reenact this shit. If I'm gonna reenact this shit, I should check out your channel and actually see. Kel, I'm going to connect with you because you've been a great contributor. I'm going to connect with you. I'm going to subscribe and bang the bell. You are a beauty channel. I need to connect with a new beauty channel. I used to have a great beauty contact, Kendi Jane Beauty, but we kind of had a falling out. Long story. You probably know who she is. 2,100 subs. Congratulations on that. But yeah. I would love to get to know you better, Kel, and maybe even interview you on a stream. Maybe you can come on and, share what it's like to be a beauty consultant on YouTube. It's a highly saturated market, so I'm curious to hear, how each individual beauty consultant is dealing with that. So let me know about that. But yeah, it'd be like me saying, all right, let's get Kel to 2,200. Let's get Kel to 2,200. She's at 2,140. She only needs 60 to go. Let's get Kel to 2,200. Let's get Kel to 2,200. Come on, let's get Kel to 20. I mean, seriously, I'm tired of myself. I'm tired of hearing myself talk like that. I can only imagine how you feel, right? Okay. All right, folks. I'm going to wrap this up right now. Does anyone else have any other questions? Good show today, Coach. A similar evil. Any other questions? I'm trying to connect with her too. Yeah, no, Kel is cool. I like Kel. So Kel, I am subscribed to you. And Kel, you're welcome here anytime. At some point, if you'd like to be interviewed on my channel, don't worry. I'll keep it professional. I have a little bit of a mouth, but I'm professional too. I'd like to help connect you with some more people, some more genuine, real people, because you seem great. And you're a great networker, Kel. I can tell. You love to talk, you love to chat, and you would be the perfect guest on one of my shows. Well, you look good hyping us up, Eli. Well, Kel, I don't know what to tell you. God loves me. Can we leave all this in the past? Yes, God loves me before I go. Seriously, I have a lot of respect for you. God loves me. At one point, I'd love to interview you too as well. You're a good person. I have a lot of respect for you. But just understand, I really genuinely care about people becoming successful. I care about people to the point of where I want to help you folks take the path of least resistance to get there. That doesn't mean be lazy. Do not be lazy. You got to work hard and you got to be consistent each and every day and grind it out. But if I can help you by sharing with you something that definitely is not going to work, then you will not do that. I mean, maybe you'll decide to not do that and spare yourself the heartache. So in essence, when I say take the path of least resistance, it means avoid things you already know 100% are not going to work. If you're unsure if something's going to work or not, go ahead and try it a couple times. If it doesn't work, then try something else. But if you absolutely know, I'll leave you folks with this. If you absolutely know something is not going to work 100%, then don't do it. You don't need that resistance in reaching your goals. That's the bottom line. Well, thank you, says Kel Williamson. I do like to keep it real, nothing more. Yeah, you're cool, Kel. I like you. You're cool. I think we may have a similar personality, and I appreciate you being here. So thank you to everyone for being here. Thank you to JB Gunnar for being on the show earlier. If you want to connect with JB Gunnar, go to his hashtag Gun Squad channel. He also runs A Man's Mind Frame. He also runs JB Gunnar TV. He has like fucking 1 million channels. Just connect with him on one. Hashtag Gun Squad is where he runs his morning coffee show. Typically, it's not every day. It's 5 days a week. He takes a couple days off that differ each week. But just connect with him there, and then you'll see what happens. And you're gonna really love his content. He's unlike any other YouTuber I've met, which is what I like about him. And I think what he likes about me is that I'm unlike any other YouTuber he's met. See, JB Gunnar and I are different. That's why we stand out. There's no one out there doing what JB does. There's no one out there doing what I do the way that I do it and the way that he does it. So thank you to all the moderators. You did a great job moderating today. And thank you to everyone else that's here. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe, bang the bell, like, share. You know the drill, folks. And with that being said, I'm going to go enjoy my weekend. And I will see you folks on Monday at some point in the late morning, early afternoon for another stream. Take care. Bye-bye. Be good to each other. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Oh, be nice to the little puppy and the kitty there. Look at it. That's so cute. This one's for the lady. Oh, isn't that so cute? Isn't that so cute? Aren't they so cute? All right, we got to go.